Hello tourism partners, and welcome to this week's Yarra Ranges Tourism Update. I'm Simon O'Callaghan. Some terrific stories still coming in from our industry and those of you who are still able to operate about some of the innovation and business transformation that you're putting into place in your business. We've also heard some terrific feedback about the ease of the process for the state government's business support fund. For eligible businesses, you can claim you can be granted $10,000. So we're already hearing of that money hitting business bank accounts throughout the region, which is terrific news. Business is about acronyms often. We like to simplify things. And I came across one over the last few weeks about the 3 Ps, and the 3 Ps being the approach we should be taking in our business through this period. The first being people. How are we staying connected with our teams? How are we supporting those that we want to come back to work for us at the end of this? How are we supporting their connectedness, their mental health, and how are we challenging them with new jobs or new projects to think about? Which leads me to the second P, projects. Times like this, when it isn't business as usual, is a great time to go to your project list. All those little things in your business that you don't normally get time to do because, guess what? Customers and business get in the way. For Yarra Ranges Tourism, we're doing a couple. We're about to launch our online pantry for regional products, and that's a really exciting step for us, and we look forward to supporting industry through that one. Similarly, we're focused on our next strategic plan, and there's been a lot of work happening on that, and this is giving us some time to crystallise our thinking and focus on that. Out there in industry, we can already see where the project focus is having an impact, and there'll be those big projects which are just ticking along in the construction space, which will make a huge difference to our industry at the other end of this. Projects like the Puffing Billy Discovery Centre or Montague Orchard's Apple Discovery Centre at Listerfield Lake Park, or the work that Yarra Ranges Council are doing to bring the mountain bike destination at Warburton to fruition, or it might be the winery development at Levantine Hill. All of these are going to help our industry rebound on the other side of this. The last one's around planning. How are we using this time to plan? How do we prepare plans for our future marketing? How do we think about the processes of developing new strategies in our business and using this time to really put some thought into that planning process? So that's the 3 Ps, and I hope that's of value to you. Next week we see that the state government is having an emergency sitting of Parliament. It's going to be a really important period to see a whole heap of supporting legislation for this current situation. And finally, we expect to see some really positive announcements for our tourism industry if all of that legislation goes through. So we look forward to that. I'm standing at the back of my house. I'm fortunate enough to have a beautiful parkland behind where I live and a walking circuit, so this is how I come out throughout the day of working from home and get my health and fitness. So I hope you too are also finding some important time for some health and fitness. Thanks for listening.